Vikings at Giants. The line on this one, uh, Vikings are somehow, laying, giving a point and a half to the Giants. Over under again, over under a very optimistic 41 points. Um, so far, the bets on this one, and I can't believe there are people betting this. 60% of the bets in the spread coming in on the Vikings, and the line is actually flipped on this one. Opened at Giants -1. 87% of the bets on the over, again, very optimistic, and 67% of my line bets on the Vikings. Okay, I'm not betting on Sam Darnold. I don't care. Again, I don't care who he's playing with. Um, also, I don't. This Vikings defense has lost a lot.
Yeah.
Danielle Hunter is no longer on the roster. They still have Harrison Smith. They still have a few other pieces, but that I guess they tried to replace it in the draft with Dallas Turner. I don't know that Dallas Turner is going to be a replacement for Danielle Hunter. Maybe he is. I would at this point I'd probably bet against it. And guess what? I am because I'm taking the Giants. I'll just take the Giants to the money line. I think they win outright. The point and a half doesn't do much for me. I don't. You know, it's probably a field goal game. I don't think this one's going to come down to the wire. Really, I think it's going to be one of the teams. I think the Giants are probably going to win it by a touchdown or two. Also, I kind of like the Giants' offense a little bit. Malik Neighbors is going to be a beast.
Yeah.
I like the Devin Singletary as the feature back. I like the reunion between him and Brian Daboll. If you look back at Devin Singletary's most productive years, it was with him as his offensive coordinator in Buffalo. So we've got that reunion. They did retool the offensive line a little bit, and I think this is Danny Dimes in year 6, isn't it?
Yeah. Well,
Um,
yeah, year six with a boatload of cash.
with a boatload of cash. So yeah, give me the Giants to get the win at home and give Giants fans optimism for the first time in what, over a year, what 500 days, probably something like that. So yeah, give me the Giants to get the job done on opening day against a Vikings team that I think is kind of trash.
Yeah. Yeah. So I agree with you there. I like the Giants plus 1.5. Um, Probably money line too. A good home dog opportunity.
I mean, it's 1.5 points. It's not it's a tiny dog, but
Right.
it's a dog nonetheless,
But they're barking. But
I suppose.
yeah, Danny Dimes is coming back off of injury. They've lost Saquon Barkley. My only concern here, and the Vikings looked terrible last year in the last half of the season once they turned to Josh Dobbs. Um, the shine kind of faded off the Josh Dobbs Pasternaut legend. He was good with Arizona, and then once he got to Minnesota, it kind of went away.
Do you remember the Jaron Hall experience?
Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah. Um, the other concern is this time last year, um, the Giants got destroyed in their Week 1 game
Cowboys.
against the Cowboys. So you kind of wonder if the Giants are tuning out Brian Daboll. So it'll be interesting to see how the Giants respond this year. Is it an utter collapse? I don't think so against the Vikings because they really don't have that much talent.
Did
Um,
Speaking of the Giants, did you see any of their hard knock season for the off season?
yes.
Was it? I didn't see it. Was it as bad as I say?
Well, Hard Knocks isn't good generally.
Oh no,
So
I'm saying, was it like? Did it make the Giants look as bad as they like people said it was? Like, apparently, like there were a few scenes where it was like obvious there was like a disconnect between the GM and the owner. Like, they were really like the owner was like really not happy about losing Saquon.
yeah. You saw some of that. But yeah, give me the Giants.